Welcome in to KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of the 4A semifinal. Coming to you live from Dubkey Field as our second 4A semi of the day. The second-seeded Ridgeline Riverhawks preparing to take on the sixth-seeded Green Canyon Wolves. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart, joined by Brian Brown. And early on the push here, going to give it to the Wolves. Wearing the blacks today are Green Canyon, the sixth seed. Got a nice upset over Juan Diego in overtime in that quarterfinal match, and a chance here for rivalry renewed. More region up north action for us here today.
Yeah, nice of them to travel down south so that we could have a crystal clear view here from Westminster College. See Ridgeline in the black with the first shot. This one's already off to a hotly contested start, Dane.
Yeah, starting goalies today going to be for Green Canyon. Peyton Johnson getting the start, and Benjamin Orduno getting the start for Ridgeline, as it is Green Canyon scoring early.
Great job there by Green Canyon, taking the attack to Ridgeline. You see number 90 with the goal there. Great job by Alex. And that's a fast start, and you can see the intensity from Green Canyon. This is a program that went 10-10 this year. Maybe snuck their way into the semifinals.
Well, always a tough non-region schedule. Green Canyon, they get out, they play. But, you know, talking about in-region, it was a deep region this year. Is this one possessed by the Wolves again? Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. At times we start early, stop it late, that sort of thing to keep it true with the game clock here in the stadium. But look, I think the record probably doesn't state how good Green Canyon is. Defending state champs, won that game in overtime last year, and Coach Oldham, such a good program, a long history with him in lacrosse in the state. As this ball bouncing around, you know they're going to be well coached, ready, especially for playoff runs, and that's been the case here this year.
Yeah, and both programs today, I don't want to say skipping graduation, but choosing to participate and compete here in the semifinals, despite the fact that today is graduation.
Stepped out. Good check there by Tucker Sampson, the senior, to jar it, to push it out, and possession here to Green Canyon.
Yeah, and early on, Green Canyon all over possession, just really feisty and aggressive. You like to see that, trying to set the tone early on. I think we've seen that from a few teams. The question always becomes, can you maintain that throughout the course of the game?
We've not had a lower-seeded team win yet today in our first three semifinals. See if Green Canyon can change that as they're setting up the offense.
See Alex Rowley throwing the ball early on. He has the first goal for Green Canyon.
Dockery coming around, still on it here at GLE. And now Sampson with it. Sampson trying to make a nice dodge. Sampson in front scoring. 2-0 Green Canyon.
Sometimes you're the bull, sometimes you're the horns. On that one, Connor Dockery was all bull as he bullied his way to the net and gets the close goal. What a start for Green Canyon, Dane.
Two of the top goal scorers in Sampson and Dockery. 46 for Dockery this year. 32 for Sampson. Another face-off win here for Green Canyon. That just deflected. Good stick work there by Ripstein, one of the seniors here bringing it up. And now we've got whistles here. It'll come back to Green Canyon.
And what's been most impressive about this start for Green Canyon, other than just absolutely physically their way to the center.
Right in front.
I don't think we've seen Ridgeline cross the midfield stripe yet.
No. There's a Spencer Gerber who found his way right in front. It got disrupted, and here's a turnover, and you're right. Right now, it just does not look like Ridgeline feels settled at all.
Sometimes when you're the first one to take a punch in the nose, It takes a while to get some bearings.
Eyes are watering. This one up. Kept here. Here's Drake Call. That was just high and wide, backed up.
And you can see Green Canyon is content to test early and often here in the game. Drake Call, not a bad shot, really. He's got a great angle, just a little high.
Wind picking up here in the afternoon, just as it did yesterday, kind of near side to far side on the field, so kind of away from the camera there. We'll see how the wind maybe affects this game, or if it does. Looking in front, loose ball, trying to be smothered here by Orduno, and does.
Green Canyon pressuring early on. We've seen several teams struggle with the clear thus far. Finally, Ridgeline gets a chance to operate with some possession.
Yeah, Donovan bringing it up. Here for the Riverhawks, playing back to X. First look at that Riverhawk offense. This one picked up there by Austin Sorensen, the junior. Worked up top now with Jack Jensen. Support coming here with Weeks.
Jensen, one of the big-time scorers here for Ridgeline. See that Green Canyon will definitely keep him well marked.
Back at X, trying to thread that one save. Good save there by Peyton Johnson. Early test, and the Green Canyon Wolves on the run. Jackson Landon has help with them. Landon, the long pull off the pipe. Scoot back up. That deflected and make its way through on the attempt from Rowley.
And like the shot, almost gets it to go in there with the long pull. Meanwhile, Green Canyon maintaining possession here. I don't know if it's wind or if it's just this hurricane of a storm that Green Canyon's putting on right now.
A little jump shot there. We got a player down here for Ridgeline. Will Broadbent come over to lay a check. He's just getting back to his feet. Good to see he's okay. That one deflected out, last touch there by Green Canyon.
Boy, Green Canyon is just all over everywhere right now.
Here comes Avon Gore. Room for him. Working that over with Jensen. Tried to dump that off, and Keenly Johnson comes out as we've got whistles here. Boy, tough to hear with the crowds here today. How about the crowds from Cache Valley making the trek down?
This little day trip down to Salt Lake? Why
Yeah,
not?
Why not, huh? I hope they brought me some cheese curds. Anyone bring me cheese curds from Gosner's? Come on. Come on, guys.
Cheese curd, creamery, some root beer milk.
All right, here's the deal. We got the 4A championship for you Friday, 5:30. You'll be my best friend and get a shout-out on the stream if you bring us cheese curds. We'll be in the box. Just look for Big Red here, and I'll be wearing a cap. There you go.
We're not the only one that ended up in the box. Thing is Green Canyon called for a penalty there. Now have a man down.
Look at that. That's a seamless little tie there, Brian.
You got me thinking about cheese curds and the good stuff's coming out.
Yes, sir. Old college days at the forefront of the mind is Ridgeline working this around. Here's Ripstein. GLE here with Quiggle back up. Approaching the midway point here in this opening quarter. A little space there for Ripstein as Green Canyon, this defense flowing over. Trying to penetrate that. And this ball sneaking through will be gathered by Quiggle. Reeves sending that up top. Ripstein to rip it. And backed up here. Big rip there by Ripstein.
You see Ridgeline settling in nicely. A couple good shot attempts there. Really testing this Green Canyon defense while being man up.
Quiggle here is penalty time served. And that one backed up here again. Back to even strength.
Jack Jensen with an absolute ripper there. Not able to connect, but you can see Ridgeline's got some aggression pent up. They're ready to take it out on the back of that goal.
Yeah, back up here with Will. Ripstein, one of the seniors. Both teams had graduation ceremonies. You talked about it, Brian. I was wondering about emotions of that. Are there any? Is that just kind of another thing for players? As this one closest to there was Green Canyon.
Well, maybe it's a difference in generation. You and I talking about it a little bit earlier. I'd much rather be playing lacrosse than graduating from high school again.
I didn't even play lacrosse, and I'd rather be playing lacrosse and go through my high school graduation. Those hours sitting at the Taco Bell Arena. Not kidding.
Well, did you at least get some chalupas out of it?
No.
See, that's the real crime against humanity.
I know, right? It's going to be over and back here on Green Canyon. Of course, the infamous name of the Pavilion up in Boise, Idaho for Boise State was the old graduation ceremony. That was a long time ago. Much quicker graduation here for these two teams. Slipping through. Nice work. Bounce shot fended off by Johnson again. Ground ball. Boy, maybe an opportunity to get a quick clear. Now being kicked around, smothered here. And crease violation.
A heady play there by the goalie as he smothers the ball. At least a fast break opportunity here for Gerber.
Boy, the hard check behind, going to draw the flag here. And a moment there where maybe the player had a comment afterwards. Instead, this will be, I think, 1 minute cross check here. Elbowing there. They call 1 minute here. Is that pass sailed? It'll be man up now for Green Canyon.
And maybe a little frustration there as Gore was the one who was pushed into the crease earlier. Sometimes in the game, the emotions get the best of you. But regardless, Green Canyon has turned that into a positive with this fiery start.
It looked intense.
See if they can continue to capitalize on that here in the half-field sets. We've seen most of their goals have come off that.
Oh, right near the goal. Sneaking it through. What placement there from Connor Dockery. His first is right between the iron and the goalie.
Well, you can tell Connor Dockery is happy about graduation being over. He's scoring goals all over the place today. Great job attacking the net, finding the hole there on the left side and capitalizing. And it's 3-0 Green Canyon.
Boy, for Ridgeline, we've seen moments where they've been able to attack, but where's that success going to come from? Peyton Johnson, senior goalie, has been locked in for Green Canyon here early.
He has, staying on top of it.
Face-off win here for the Riverhawks. Here's Juber. Cole will bring this back. What do you like here for Ridgeline based off of what we've seen Green Canyon defensively?
Well, like we've talked about for a lot of these games today, it's about packing inside the lane. I think that Green Canyon may be a little susceptible if you can get some action coming around from the backside. Trying to find one of those side posts. Seeing what we've seen from Jake Jensen, I'd have to be he'd be the guy that I would be picking to do that.
Boy, tough slides there. Good job by Green Canyon defensively. Ridgeline still on it as Jensen was able to come and keep it. Ground ball here. Scooped up into the crease by Johnson.
Yeah, and what you're seeing right now from Ridgeline is a lot of one-on-one trying to take the ball themselves.
Well, what you see is Green Canyon, the physicality, jarring it loose and getting turnovers, right? They're not getting a lot of looks on frame.
Exactly, and I think it's frustrating Ridgeline quite a bit. They're seeing they're kind of getting out of their element and out of sorts, not really running a system offensively there. Like I said, I'd like to see a little bit of action there. Maybe bring the ball back behind to X, see if you can't facilitate from the behind the net a little more. So we get a timeout here.
And a timeout, Green Canyon. We'll be back. You're watching the 4A semifinal. Welcome back late in this first quarter. Green Canyon, what a start for the defending state champions. 3-0. They've got it here. The defense has been good, physical. Johnson's made some nice saves. Steetman here early from the 6th seed.
See Gerber done a good job of initiating the offense. It's a lot of Dockery and company to have some great looks up front.
Well, how about Will Broadbent? No one knew where that was except for Will. And then this one lost. FYI, we are playing purple lines today. So you see that outlet, had to get rid of it to evade the turnover. It is turned over, and that pushed just wide. I think that got a piece of that. Good save there from Orduño.
If nothing else, Green Canyon is really making Ridgeline work.
Yeah.
Boy, it's surprised that Ridgeline gets possession off it, I guess.
I don't know if they called maybe a pass there or if they thought Ridgeline was closest. I did not see that.
I saw Dockery closer to the ball, but we'll concede to the white hat.
Offside here.
Uh-oh.
Just errors here early.
Yeah, but you can see that the start for Green Canyon has really thrown Ridgeline off. making mistakes like that. I don't want to say silly mistakes, but just disconnected mistakes, right? You're not in the game, not thinking, not paying attention when that happens. And see Green Canyon on the attack, up 3-0 already. Less than 2 minutes to play.
Working in front. Good opportunity, just wide.
Nice work by Dockery, switching hands. Trying to go left with it. Not able to connect, but again, you're testing this Ridgeline defense, testing that Ridgeline goalie. And just as I say that, they come right back, score another goal. Tremendous job by Tucker Sampson. Go right to the net, and Ridgeline just stunned right now. Unbelievable start for Green Canyon.
I'll tell you this. 2 regular season matchups, both of them won by Ridgeline, 8-7. You give up four first quarter goals. Green Canyon is they got something in store today.
And we've seen a lot of teams fight back from early deficits all season long, but Green Canyon came out here with a purpose and a plan, and they are attacking Ridgeline.
Ridgeline just able to get that across. Boy, they really made Juber work. Cole with it, trying to slip through. The third help coming in, taking that away.
You can see the difference. Purpose that Green Canyon's playing with, doubling, triple teaming, making Ridgeline fight for every inch.
Blotter sending this ahead.
A lot of that attitude has led to a difference in physicality, and you can see it with Green Canyon. They're just playing so much more confidently. Ridgeline trying to settle down here, but
Rowley. Ooh. Oh, that one tried to scoop it, just couldn't quite possess it. Green Canyon will have it.
A nice play there by Ridgeline. That might be the only real miscue that we've seen from Green Canyon so far.
Here comes Rowley. Wanted to feed right in front, broken up. Ridgeline able to capture that thanks to Sorensen. Lost track of that momentarily. Picked back up here by Broadbent. Long pull coming up. 15 seconds to go here in the first. That deflected, found its way through, but is turned over as Landon now with a late chance here for the Wolves. 5 seconds on the clock. Landon looking to center and gives that up. And with that, the first quarter expires. Good start for Green Canyon as the underdogs trying to continue their roll here through the 4A playoffs. Getting ready to start second quarter. Dane Stewart, Brian Brown with you. 4-0, Green Canyon. You know, neither of these two offenses have been the most elite offenses in the state this year, but boy, the way Green Canyon started, you wouldn't know that. I feel like they've been very quick and really been able to take advantage of opportunities here early.
That's, a novel theory, Dane. If you get there first, you're going to win. It's kind of the approach that Green Canyon's taken today. And really what they've done is they've just created opportunities close to the net and capitalized on them. I don't think that their shot percentage is anything otherworldly. They've just kept the ball on their side of the field.
Ground ball here, rolling wide. Talk about last year's state championship, Green Canyon winning it over Skyview. You wonder if Skyview fans are like, yeah, we want them again. We want to show them that was not what should have happened. Of course, Skyview beating both these two teams in region play. Just interesting if Bobcat Nation has a preference. Who knows? Oh, boy. How about the one-handed goal? Scored by Tucker Sampson. It's 5-0.
Tucker Sampson out here doing more with one hand than most of us can do with two. What a great job. One-on-one against the defender. Dives, dodges, jukes, finds the back of the net. 5-0 Green Canyon. Wow.
And that's one where it inspires one team. And how do you respond if you're a Ridgeline after that? Like, oh, shoot.
And you're just talking about Skyview. If they're watching this game, I don't think they want any part of that kind of action. Great job, Tucker Sampson.
Clean face-off win here for Graham. As he brings it up. Blustery day setting upon us here at Dumke Field.
I wonder if the wind will play a factor in this game at all, Dane.
Yeah.
Not one to get unnerved by weather too often, but the wind's even moving me off my seat a little bit. Just give folks an idea of how strong those gusts are.
Ooh, look at the immediate contact there by this Green Canyon defense. Rolling back, trying to hold it here. And we've got whistles here. We have a timeout taken by Ridgeline before that left. So timeout, Ridgeline, 5-0. Welcome back here. 10.5 to go, opening half.
Down and goal for Ridgeline.
How about a change for Ridgeline in goal? And see if that can maybe help spark them. Rannick North, the new goalie.
A little surprised to make that change early on, but
yeah.
I think if you're Ridgeline down 5-0, you've got to do anything you can to spark your team.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like you only have so much to play with in this game, and given how well Green Canyon's D has been, you kind of know that you got to keep this game within some reach.
And with us not being able to watch every single game that these teams play, you never know what secret skill a player might have that maybe plays into advantage here, especially with the problems that Ridgeline's had clearing the ball. Maybe you get a little more.
And this is where if you're Green Canyon, keep the pressure on, see if you can't shake both goalies. Boy, that was a good-looking shot there. Did not miss by much on the riser. Looking top corner for Sampson.
Tucker Sampson is out to get the goal of the game. A few highlight shots there. That one just missed, but
he's already got it. Tucker, calm down, man.
I know.
Just kidding.
Save some for the rest of us, man.
Tucker back with it.
I only got so many great highlight calls in me.
Oh, shot. That was wide.
And Connor Dockery and Tucker Sampson, they're going to make me dig deep this game.
Save your voice, Brian. We got two more.
Yeah.
5A coming up later tonight. That deflected by Donovan. Oh, and that pass sailing. Trying to flip that in. Again, purples are inside the golds. Not a lot of real estate over there. And it's Green Canyon coming out with it.
See, nice job by Ridgeline's defense, forcing Dockery the sideline, not able to attack the middle.
A little change of pace there. Kept here. Sent up. Big rip. And a goal. 6-0 on the goal from Tommy Russin.
I don't know if Tommy Russin's hero was in the Mighty Ducks, but that looked like the knuckle puck version of a lacrosse goal. So he wound up and put that one right in the back of the net. Somewhere Ducks fly together. Why can I not think
Why
of
don't
his
we get a
name?
flying V in lacrosse, huh? We need one of those.
Maybe a lasso special?
Look, I haven't gotten into that. It doesn't captivate me. I know a lot of people love it. I don't get it. Another face-off win. We've talked about dominating games today. Corner Canyon was dominating. But, man, this has been a pretty one-sided effort here early. That one lost. Green Canyon on it. And keeping this is Dockery.
As you're watching, everything just seems to be going Green Canyon's way.
Yeah.
And for Ridgeline, it feels like nothing is going their way. Bobbles, losing balls.
Just a reminder, in the 2 games played, picked up and scored. I mean, if you're Ridgeline, you think you have it and you've got an opportunity to clear. And next thing you know, the Wolves come running in and score.
How did Tucker Sampson put that in the back of the net, Dane? And you can see that Green Canyon sideline is high, as they should be. They're up 7-0 with under 8 to play here in the 4A state semifinals.
Welcome back. Boy, Ridgeline, it feels like they're just trying to find something. You mentioned it. Everything going right for Green Canyon, nothing for Ridgeline. In those moments, Brian, how do you get back?
Ridgeline right now is like me at a food court trying to decide what I want to eat. I just need to pick a direction at this point, Dane, and go, because Green Canyon is cleaning up everything all around them. Effort. They get a procedure penalty, and Green Canyon will start with the ball here.
That kind of a day.
Listen, it starts on the defensive end for Ridgeline. You just got to get the ball back and get your guys some opportunities to score.
Good check there by Jensen. He's leaving it on the field. We've talked about Jack Jensen a couple times. Green Canyon setting it back up here with Sampson.
He's setting the example. He just needs to get his teammates to buy in and get over there and help him. That's part of the problem, right? It's been too much individualism. Not enough team.
Sampson keeping those eyes up.
On the Green Canyon side of things, it's just been all fury.
Sampson trying to skip that across, deflected out by the 6 there of Ridgeline.
Like the thought process there from Sampson, but just too many Ridgeline defenders there, able to get that ball deflected and starting to settle in a little bit here defensively.
Here's Dockery. Lost it. Donovan coming up with it for the Riverhawks.
That's exactly the things that you need. And then, just can't control the ball, and Green Canyon gets it back. Nice job on the clear there as well, and they're right back into action.
It's just the simple things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even some of those simple things at this point, really difficult for Ridgeline. Rolly. 6:20 to go.
And we can talk about all the highlight goals, but it's Peyton Johnson who just gets the ball away every single time, and that's bought Green Canyon so much possession.
We did have one shutout, our first game of the day in this Corner Canyon. 15-0, 16-0. Heavy check there. Jensen able to regather it. How about the stick-to-itiveness? That could not be kept in.
You love the gritty toughness from Jack Jensen to just keep with it, fighting through multiple Green Canyon defenders. It's just the ball bounces the other way on him again. Oh, man.
Out of the air. Here's Ripstein. Just off target.
And if ever there was a play that could kind of mimic how this game has gone for Ridgeline, it's that one so far.
That's the tough thing is just like, hey, we're 90s guys. I don't know if you'll get this reference, but clear the mechanism. I know it's not been a great start. Just clear it, right? Yep. Get refocused on the task at hand because, again, those simple things right now are not working. This moved over. Nice check there. And sometimes it's some of those small things that'll just help you get back in it to get some confidence. But it hasn't been a great start for Ridgeline. Clear it out, refocus, reset, see if you can get back in this game with what you've done all year long.
Yeah, well, I'm going to inundate you with Ted Lassoisms all game long. Just be a goldfish, right? Forget about everything that's happened and just stick with what's in front of you. And we've seen Jack Jensen with some heroic efforts on a lot of things. Just keep it simple. Give yourself an opportunity to make a play.
Here's Jensen. Nice slide there. Stick work taking away that lane. Back to X here.
See on that one, just no help from his teammates there. As Jensen creates an open space and nobody comes to fill. Not seeing any cutters, not seeing a lot of actions, just that shell-shockedness from Ridgeline.
I mean, how many passes have just been off target? Just like that, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like you said, Dane, if you can clear the mechanism here, reset, just kind of...
Do you know that movie? Clear the Mechanism?
I bet if you told me, I'd probably seen it. We did grow up in the same era.
For Love of the Game, Kevin Costner.
Okay, there you go.
Clear the Mechanism.
Yep. Been a while since I've seen that one, but...
It's a very underrated movie. Very underrated. Has something for everyone.
We just need a lacrosse version of that, don't we?
Yeah. I'll let you produce
Get on
that.
it, Disney.
And Green Canyon bringing on enforcements here. Gerber. 3.5 to go. He'll work this up with Dockery. Run and start here for Travis Allen. Check helping to sail that.
Rowley thought he had an open one there. Good job by Ridgeline to get it stick on a stick, and that one goes sky high.
Uh-oh, wraparound opportunity going low and fended off. Maybe the first save of the game there for North.
Yeah, nice job by North. Spencer Gerber had the same idea that I did, go low. Nice job by the replacement goalie, and you see Ridgeline has something going now.
Lane right through the middle. Nice spin. Bounce shot on a goal. And talk about the simple things. You move the ball up, you get a great opportunity inside, and Ridgeline able to capitalize.
What I love most about that goal is looking for teammates, and then the competitiveness. We talk about internal competitiveness on the broadcast a lot. Keep going, keep fighting. There's just enough juice to get over the initial stop from Peyton Johnson there, and Ridgeline's on the board. And you see some hands on some hips, but hey, that's a goal, fellas. Good work, getting back in the fight.
He's cut. The Russian's cut. Not a machine. He's a man, right? And see if that gives a little bit of confidence here to this Ridgeline group. Finally seeing that ball go in the back of the net. And a face-off win. Again, haven't been a lot of those today. Haven't been a lot of momentum. Ridgeline maybe finding themselves here. That pass thrown into space and not there.
Bit of an unforced error there as you're kind of expecting a teammate to be somewhere and they're not.
Well, some of that is he's coming up and maybe cuts that off a little bit earlier. It's just been some of the miscommunication, misinterpretation of teammates that we've seen plague Ridgeline today.
Yeah, we've seen Ridgeline really trying to push the envelope here, rather than playing within themselves, so to speak. Almost like they're trying to match that tempo from Green Canyon. It's causing some of those mistakes. I think you're right on, Dane.
In the words of another great movie, play your game. Play your game. Got to start defensively.
We saw
Inside
last
2
time
to go.
On that last possession that they've been able to execute defensively.
Oh, gee. I didn't even know he got around GLE, but hey, nothing's off limits for Tucker Sampson. 5th goal of the game for Tucker.
My only critique, Tucker, you got to give us a better celebration after a goal like that. Just a dipsy-do right quick in the back of the net. Green Canyon grabs that 7-goal lead right back from Ridgeline. But we were talking about it, Dane. Your Ridgeline, you got to keep an eye on those guys defensively. Help your teammates. Help the helpers.
semifinals. We had girls yesterday, boys today. Just for note of viewers, in the 2 days, the single game goal mark just in semis, 8 from Olivia Prosper yesterday for Juan Diego. Sampson's got a chance with 5 here in the first half.
Great defense there by Green Canyon. So much of it is forcing guys off of their spots, right? Cutting off their lanes, making them make decisions.
Ripstein, that was off the mark.
That's a shot he loves. You don't hear the ball hitting the pad all the way from up here. Yeah. A lot of velocity on that.
Ripstein sending wide. Here's Peterson. Final minute of play here in the half. Giving right back. Little give and go. Johnson with the save. He'll stay here.
Yeah, not sure what the call was there. It looks like maybe a push.
Yeah, that's what the indication looked like.
Yeah, I didn't see a push.
Unless it was after the shot, maybe as he was going for the loose ball. I don't know.
We're also screened out a little bit from that backside action with the goal in front of us. So, again, I won't question the officials. I'll leave that up to the professionals on the internet and various chat rooms. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Angled shot, backed up here. We love you, Dusty. Hope you're enjoying baseball. We got spring playoffs for you all week.
Can they even play during this weather?
I doubt it. Got to keep the dirt perfect.
No one catching L's like Dusty today.
30 seconds to go.
That's how we show love here on the Rewind Sports Network.
That's right. You should hear us off air. That one jarred loose. Picked back up here by Ridgeline. Here's Ripstein. 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. Sorensen trying to man up. Knocked loose. Sorensen's trying to stay on it. Seconds ticking away here. And the procedure there will give it to Green Canyon. 6 to play. The Wolves getting a late stop. 8-1 Green Canyon. We got a second left. 1 second left. And that will do it. 8-1 the start for the Wolves in the 4A semifinal. Welcome back. Start of the second half. Green Canyon. 8-1 leading Ridgeline. Brian, we were talking about it at the break, how good Peyton Johnson has been. Not on the All-American watch list this year, but he's got 2 votes here.
Yeah, just a very impressive performance from him. You can see the dedication as he's out here taking shots and just the reaction. That's part of the reason why Green Canyon has an 8-1 lead right now. Every single time they've had a shot get close, he's made the save. And the other thing he's done is he's done a great job of being aggressive, playing competitively, getting after balls where he can put his stamp on them, and then clearing. That's been a huge asset.
Yeah.
Maybe just seeing so many teams struggle with it today, it's standing out to us.
Woo. That's how you start a half. Hey, I don't care what the score is. Cole Juber going to go from start to finish and get a big goal there for Ridgeline.
Giving Peyton Johnson his flowers in the meantime. Ridgeline trying to shred those bad boys up. It's a great job by them, starting off, winning the face-off. And Cole Juber takes the ball to the basket. Nice start for Ridgeline.
Talk about clear the mechanism. We'll see if that worked here. As guess what? Another face-off win. Jensen thought about it. Probably wisely will back this out. Just a reminder, 2 matchups this year, and 8 was all that Green Canyon scored in those 2 matchups. Actually, it was 8-7, I think. I think 7 was all they scored in those 2 matchups. Ripstein working over Woodland. We got a little sun peering into Dumkey Field here. Brian Brown, our meteorologist, had that. He's like, I think we're okay here.
Just manifest it, Dane. Like you've been manifesting goals lately.
All this moisture up out of the south is going to push off to the east and hit Altoona. Here's Woodland working back to X. Did you catch that one?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Anytime you hear me go silent after a reference, it's usually because I'm over here stifling laughs. But
Do have some very tall trees here as well to fit that forecast. Woodland playing back. Tough one to handle there. I was expecting more of a bounce there, and that one kind of died off the turf. Here's Quiggle.
one of those breaks that Ridgeline is finally getting going in their favor.
Oh, skipped across. Good find. Back-to-back goals to start this second half for Ridgeline.
And have a chance to talk about it very much at the start of the second half, but that's how you respond if you're Ridgeline. It was too much ISO early on. You love seeing Jensen sharing the ball there. Goal on top of things. If you're a goalie, it's so hard. The attention's just distracted by Jensen there. For him to find his teammate, hit him in rhythm, put the ball perfectly in the basket there. Great execution.
Looks as though the mechanism has been cleared. Another face-off win. Here comes Gore.
That intensity that we saw from Green Canyon to start the game definitely has not arrived yet here in the second half. Some of it is due to the fact that Ridgeline has won 3 straight faceoffs.
Jensen. Looks across. Back to X now. Right in front. Gore had that jarred loose. Kept here. Still on it. Jensen wind up. That is high and backed up. Looks like players switch jersey. That intensity has been here for Ridgeline. Jensen with a shot wide again. Here's Quiggle.
I haven't called Quiggle's name a ton today.
Nice little dodge. Trying to get that to Gore. Stick's tied up. That stick broken. Gore trying to call it out for a call. Nothing coming. Here come the Wolves. First offensive possession. Coming around and scoring. It's Connor Dockery with his second today.
Well, it takes the pressure off when you have a player like Connor Dockery. Does a great job of choosing his angle, avoiding defenders, and taking the attack to the net. I don't know if you knew this, Dane. Shot percentage goes way up the closer you are.
Green Canyon
9-3 advantage here. Here at the face-off. Batted around, Ridgeline trying to get it. Swept back and collected. Oh, boy. I think they got lost a little bit on that one. Thought maybe the pass was intended for the front man. That's why you always have your teammates back, is Dockery netting it again.
What a pass by Jackson Landon, and an even better shot there. Boy. I tell you what, took a few minutes for them to get back into it, but Green Canyon, the way they scored, Dane, it's with such authority. You love to see it.
10-3 advantage. Pushing back to that 7-goal difference. Another face-off win for Baxter Martin, the sophomore. Getting this with Tucker Sampson. Little bit of moisture starting to fall here.
And it's not just the moisture from the rain of goals with Green Canyon. They're able to slow it down, milk the clock a little bit. But again, they've had success in all facets attacking.
Boy, how do you keep that possession?
And maybe the reason that they've had that success is Tucker Sampson is him. I don't know how many defenders he avoided on that one, but the balance, the physicality, the finish. Tucker Sampson, wow. Is that 7 goals for him?
6. I don't know how you maintain that through that contact in front of the crease. Well done. Off the face-off, bit of a scrum here. The hold will give it to Ridgeline. No, give it to Green Canyon.
Bit of a surprise there.
That was just wide, backed up.
One thing about Green Canyon, they've done such a good job of being able to maintain possession through the stick pokes and throughout the course of that Ridgeline defense.
Look out. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Tucker Sampson, goal number 7. Timeout taken. It is all Green Canyon. The Wolves on the prowl. They're eaten in the semifinal. Boy, Ridgeline, they come out to start this second half. Back-to-back goals. You think, here come the Riverhawks. And Green Canyon has squashed that. 4 unanswered goals.
Starts with the face-offs here, Dane.
Yep. And that's where when Ridgeline was getting face-offs, they were getting opportunities. As Juber trying to kick this ahead, kick it ahead. There's still a ground ball here. Oh, snuck out. Nice sweep. As Carter Christensen working ahead. We got music here in the stadium. Artificial noise. Someone's going to be upset. Hey, well, you can't just jump around. Oh, darn it. There we go. Going a little Wisconsin on you here. Although it was third quarter, not fourth.
Quarter, yeah.
Yeah. Kept here by Hayden Reeder. There's Needham. Has a couple outlets, works up, quick shot. A performance like we have not seen. Tucker Sampson scoring number 8.
We talked a lot about Tucker Sampson on that one. Emerson Needham with a beautiful feed. And you put Tucker Sampson on the spot, he's going to drop it like it's hot, Dane, and it's another goal for our guy, number 84.
I'm starting to question my math.
For those listening at home, that's a big deal for Dane. Math is your lifeblood.
Well, I get paid to be able to work Excel, so I'm just teasing. That's not quite the case. Anywho, Tucker, he's got the hot hand on a chilly afternoon. Where's 84? And here's Allen. Uh-oh. Allen with room. Oh, shut down. I thought that 5-hole was open. Love the placement. Kept here by Sampson. That's a good save by North.
Great save there, one-on-one.
Dockery working off the post.
And came hot off the post as well. A little extra juice on that shot.
Dockery trying to get around Donovan. Bounce shot. No, that one hit his own teammate. Needham found it. Scooped there and smothered by North. Bit of a liner there from North. Couldn't be handled. Here's Rowley. That got deflected on the pass. Taken here by Sorensen. And pushed out. Sampson starting it. Working over. Uh-oh. Sampson's alone, and it was just behind him. He had a chance at 9, but that was just behind.
Boy, he's been so stupendous all game long. You kind of expect him to catch every single one of them. And that one, it was a group effort there as Green Canyon cornered Ridgeline, forces the turnover, and they press immediately after getting possession. That's kind of been the story of this game, Dane.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, the intensity level is not nearly as high as when it started, but the effort and the energy to make those little plays on the part of Green Canyon has really been the difference.
Yeah, that pass a little high, and then they both left it. Kept here by Quiggle now. Look with Jensen. Jensen, jumping shot there, was wide, backed up. This game teetering right around that 10-goal limit. Ridgeline, a goal here would certainly help. Just minutes away from our 4th. Jensen looking in front, good feed. Boy, a roller that beats him 5 holes. Scored here by Austin Sorensen.
Nice work by Jensen to find his teammate for the goal.
Ridgeline goal number 29, Austin Sorensen.
Austin Sorensen absorbs the contact. Connects with the back of the net. Hard to believe that we're still in the 3rd quarter here, Dane.
Yeah.
So much action and plenty of time for Ridgeline to settle in, get a couple more goals. As we saw in the game with Davis against Fremont, there's no telling you how many goals you can score in a quarter.
Yeah, we had 16 combined in the 4th quarter. It was the same number we had all game long. As timeout going to be taken here by Green Canyon. Timeout Wolves. 3rd quarter for a semi. Welcome back here. Green Canyon to start it. Gerber. We got sunshine on the shoulders. Both teams here. Into the 3rd. Russet. Nice little juke. Good contest there from Dockery. Ridgeline coming out with it. Jensen trying to take advantage of Green Canyon retreating defensively. Jack around, shot and a goal. Jack Jensen showing some fight and resolve for Ridgeline.
Well, Jack Jensen says, anything you can do, I can do better, as he's leaning one way, finds the balance and the strength, generate enough to put that one in the back of the net. Just a great job with the balance. Much needed goal for Ridgeline. And who else but Jack Jensen?
You get another goal or two here to close out this 3rd. That 4th quarter is doable.
Yeah, well, and it's we're seeing the effort from the right guys, right? Like Jack Jensen has been doing that all game long. When you keep after it, good things happen.
Well, we are getting to a point where there's not a lot more that you can give up to Green Canyon if you're Ridgeline. Back going here.
A little discrepancy between the officials there.
I thought it was more of a clarity around starting position, but I'm not 100% on that.
It looked like Green Canyon maintained possession throughout the whole point of it, as was the initial call. And 2 minutes left, they're content to just work the ball around the perimeter here.
Save there by North. Nice shot there by Call. The long outlet. Captured here by Peterson. Sam trying to spin around. Hard checks there. Jensen with it. Sent with Quiggle. Here's Jack. Oh, fed that through. Nice pass, but a capture there. Johnson with the save. That's back to first half. Peyton Johnson, what we saw from him. Green Canyon coming up. Final minute of the third. Little step there. Weston maintaining it here. And offside here, the call. Rare turnover there for Green Canyon.
I was going to say, one of those unforced errors, right, Dane, that we really haven't seen a lot of from Green Canyon all day today. And with less than a minute left.
Been a very well executed game plan for Green Canyon. They really got what they wanted as they've wanted it. Donovan coming up. Giving with Jensen here, steps it in. Jensen trying to turn around, met there. Oh, look at the checking right him out. Rip backed up here, 20 seconds to go.
And great job by the Green Canyon defense to deter Jensen. Need some help from his teammates on that one. Get moving, fellas. Find some cutters. He's going to draw attention like that. Somebody's going to be open.
Ward there will give it back. Final seconds of the third quarter. Green Canyon will send it up. Collected by Ridgeline, and that'll do it. Third quarter comes to a close. An 8-goal difference. Green Canyon 12 minutes away from advancing to the 4A final. Start of the fourth. Ridgeline showing some surge, but Green Canyon with all the answers all game long, leading 13-5. Tucker Sampson with a career kind of game. 8 goals for him. Procedure here will give it to Ridgeline. Trying to back him down. Boy, that shot came right into the neck there of Johnson. And gets the outlet. Here comes Gerber. This is Tyler Gerber. Physicality there by Jensen trying to back him out. Dockery now. Fresh legs. Extra pass. That shot taken away. Nice job there by Carter Smith. Doesn't let that through.
Ridgeline not being fooled by the subbed-on player. Following the ball, making sure to stay in front of it. And really, Green Canyon can work this as long as they want.
Yep.
8-goal lead here. They're in firm command. Ridgeline might need to start pressuring a little bit more here. We're still early in the fourth quarter, but that's a sizable lead.
Here's Sampson. Handing off. Dockery, the windup. Looking topside. It's the Another goal here for Connor Dockery.
We'll catch you looking, Connor Dockery. Do not want to leave that man open. He will find you, and he will score on you.
Fourth goal of the game for Dockery, and Sampson will have to settle for the assist.
You know, the sacrifices we make for our teammates sometime. But I was just about to say, if you're Ridgeline, you may want to try and focus on number 84, but
here's Gore. He's had great energy today. He's brought some physicality. He's had to pay a little price for it at times, but you see him burst that in.
You can see his speed. It's a shame that Ridgeline hasn't been able to put it to work more in their favor.
As that pass off, look at the shield there by Wilcock, and numbers here all the way. Looking to finish in a great back check there as this escorted into the crease. Good work there by Ridgeline defensively. Dockery there, able to win it for Green Canyon. Worked over, saved by North. A look there for Wilcock. A long outlet. Thrown down, can't be kept in.
Smothering is the word that comes to mind watching this Green Canyon team.
Yeah.
And they're just always on top of you, on top of every ground ball. Just well coached. And say they really buy into it.
Oh boy, had it on the run. I think that was Drake Call. Just couldn't hold it. Is this ushered back? Oh, intercepted. Hey, here we go. Knew it started with an S. Sampson with number 9. He scored 9 times.
If he was in the EPL, we'd be saying he's here, he's there, he's everywhere. He's Tucker Sampson with 9 goals. Dane, just absolutely incredible.
9 times?
9 times. Righteous dude.
Returning to goal for Ridgeline, number 1, Benjamin Ordino.
Ordino back between the pipes here for Ridgeline. Kicked wide by Gord, scooped it out.
You see the reaction there from Gore. Just exactly how this game has gone for Ridgeline. Just so much frustration. Trying to defend the Sausage King of Logan.
I see what you did there. We talked about row the boat and chopping wood and Sausage King. We got to come up with our own little thing, right? I know making sausage. You see how the sausage is made? Nah, we need something else. We got to come up with it, Brian. There's your homework.
I've been selling syrup shots, but nobody wants to buy. Too much pancake platoon in there, I guess.
Oh. Ground ball here, as you see. Pushed wide by Dockery. Ridgeline trying to get on it, but coming in is Green Canyon once again. Why not? Tenth goal of the game for Tucker Sampson.
Well, the magic number 10 finally shows up in this game. It's a little different as it's 10 goals for Tucker Sampson, and he's done it in every single way, Dane. Just an absolutely incredible performance. Just love to see these kids. And the light shines the brightest, and they play their best. Meanwhile, if you're Ridgeline, got to find a way to get the ball to your playmakers here.
Just so you know, FYI, 10, tied for second for most goals in a single game. We got a timeout. Timeout, Ridgeline. as, boy, Green Canyon with a statement here in the semi. Welcome back here. Ridgeline starting it. Hang out at the end. Sorry, we're stuttering here. Hang out at the end. Brian Brown will have his player of the game. I'm sure everyone's wondering who that's going to be. No idea.
Anyone's guess.
Anyone's guess.
Next goal wins.
Here's Strider Hayes bringing it up.
We're not quite on history watch yet, Dane, but we're getting close as there is a flag down on the
right in middle field.
Ridgeline side of the field.
It's a good opportunity for Tucker Sampson to try to get near that state record. State record is 13. Might have heard of a young man by the name of Garrett Haas for Lone Peak. Had that. This one right in the crease. Couldn't possess that, and we're going to get the call here. And now we will get that infraction to be adjudicated. Offside, the indication on Ridgeline. We saw Skyview take care of Judge earlier today. Green Canyon, Skyview, version 3.0. Tell you, with how Green Canyon played today, that's going to be a battle.
Message sent.
Yeah. If they mirror this, look out.
I'm not sure we can really place that kind of expectation on Tucker Sampson of a historical performance, but he was the benefactor of a team that came out firing on all cylinders and a team united.
He was not their leading goal scorer coming into it. Still is not. We talk about a young man ready, able to step up when his team in a big moment. He's done that.
Your opportunity is called. That's how you answer. But it's really been a combined effort. He's just been the catalyst for so much of it.
Here's maybe a fun fact. I don't know. Maybe this isn't fun. Ridgeline has more players scoring goals today than Green Canyon does. It's just Green Canyon has a lot more goals per player.
Well, it's been indicative of their action. They've been willing to find teammates and move around. Just waiting for that one. Our friend, the official, definitely saw the same thing and I did there.
We got a lot of Ridgeline fans worried about that flag. It's okay.
It's coming.
We're all right.
I don't think the flag's going to score any goals.
Don't worry. He was right there. I think he saw it. We're good. But
we're at that point in this game where it's hard with these ones, where it's going to be the last game for some of these seniors.
Yeah.
Ridgeline and so easily to get emotionally invested in these games. And you and I have a blast, and we don't even have kids who play.
I think there were 3 seniors for Ridgeline. Green Canyon had the whole high school here. It felt like they had 12, 14 players recognized with their graduation as that shot sent high. And Jack Jensen, one of the seniors. Mm-hmm. Will Ripstein, one of the seniors. Green Canyon bringing it ahead. Approaching 5 to play. Tucker Sampson. Bounce shot there. Didn't make its way through. Spinning out with it there was Sorensen. Opportunity here to escape the zone. Broadbent. Able to keep this here. Will tosses that over with Jensen. Jack, they'll wind up. That's saved by Johnson. Actually,
quite sure what the signal was. Yeah. Regardless, I think something with the push there on that shot by Jensen.
Yeah.
And he did end up on the ground, took a pretty hard fall. Ridgeline will maintain possession here.
That's what I was wondering too, but it's hard. Calls are given on the far side, so sometimes we have the angle, sometimes we don't. Is this one across and out?
As much as we appreciate everybody thinking that we are the scorer's tent
we're not.
up here in the booth, we are not.
Yeah.
They would not trust me with such a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's enough for me just to hold the microphone.
And here's Sampson. Dockery. That might have been kicked aside there by Orduno. Trying to play that up. Here's Karesic. Race with a shot. Johnson fighting it off. Closest to there was Ridgeline to back it up.
We talked about it in regards to the lines on the field, but awareness is so critical. Where you are in the field, where you need to get to in order to create space. It's almost like running a fast break in basketball. Try and time it perfectly, get those angles in, give you a better opportunity with a shot. And Ridgeline will be able to maintain possession here, though.
Jensen to the wing there. We've got a timeout taken here by Green Canyon after they had possession. 3 minutes to go. Timeout Wolves. 3 to play. We did have a tassel that had to be walked over here.
Graduation tassel.
Yes.
Just to clarify.
Hayes, head of steam. Oh, how about that? That's a swim move, lacrosse style, huh?
And if it doesn't work out for Hayes in the game of lacrosse, that might be a future at fullback there for that young man.
That's a dead position.
Not in my heart, Dane.
I didn't say I liked it. That pass finds its way through. Oh, and just saved off there. There's a flag coming in here. As we await the enforcement. Elbow to the head there, non-releasable. Final 2.5. Man advantage for Green Canyon. Oh, how about that? Cutting it right through that D, and it rolls in. The definition of a slow roller, Spencer Gerber in the scoring column.
And Spencer Gerber was the guy who really started this team off on fire. That very first face-off, you can see it, his persistence, his energy. Such a spark for this Green Canyon team. And on that one, just willed that ball across the line for another goal. What else are you going to do if you're Green Canyon?
Looked like we had a running clock, and then they stopped it. I'm trying to figure out what the clock situation is here. It is indeed stopped, so we'll get that going here with play. Gathered by Jensen. He'll wind and fire. This is wide.
Fans, we remind you as the game comes to a conclusion, please exit. Please exit the southwest exit. Thank you.
Approaching the final 90. Jensen sending up. Bounce shot and a goal. Nice look there for Ridgeline. Scoring it, I think, was Jeff Woodland.
It was Jeff Woodland, and the assist there from Jack Jensen. Woodland with a nice bouncer into the back of the net. Get himself on the board. Hate to say it, but too little too late, Dane.
Yeah. It was 8-1 at the break. Ridgeline's looked much better in the second half compared to the first, but in fairness, the way they played in the second half, I don't think would have gotten a win today either. Green Canyon just played that well.
It was at every turn and every break of the game. It seemed like Green Canyon was right there to capitalize on it. And in football, it makes a lot more sense. Sometimes that ball bounces in your favor. Sometimes it bounces away. But for Ridgeline today, it seemed to bounce away from them almost every single time. But huge credit to this group. Fantastic effort. Jack Jensen, can't say enough about that young man. Competed his tail off today. Really impressed by him, start to finish. Green Canyon looks to finish this thing off and kill the last 10 seconds of this game.
Pretty impressive effort. Countdown on here. The Wolves going to advance to the 4A title. It'll be Green Canyon and Skyview to duke it out once again for 4A supremacy. A 17-6 win for Green Canyon. Brian, your selection of a player of the game.
Tucker Sampson.
Done.
Is him.
Done. 10 goals for Tucker Sampson, lifting Green Canyon. For Tino Psyche, Brian Brown, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us. A reminder, we got 5A semis coming up for you right here from Dumke Field. Don't go anywhere. KSLSports.com, your home for postseason coverage.